have to get ready.
You're ready for what?
You think that Jason Bourne was the whole story? There's a lot more going on here.
What the hell don't I know about this?
The audiences love this franchise, so it's pretty exciting to take on such a responsibility.
It's a complete offshoot from the trilogy that came before.
Find him fast and kill him.
We wanted to create a larger conspiracy. The Treadstone program that you saw was only one program.
Jason Bourne isn't the only agent that's out there.
Who the hell is he?
He's an outcome agent.
It's Aaron Cross. We have never seen evaluations like this.
Aaron Cross is asked to join this program and then gives his life over no matter the good or bad.
I've never met anybody in the program before. So how many of us are there? You asked too many questions.
Treadstone has a new layer to its work called Outcome.
They're people who are geared to get into the most dangerous, high-level, national interest affair and accomplish something that goes far beyond killing. So it's a legitimate function what Aaron Cross is asked to do.
I wasn't expecting you so soon. You beat the record by 2 days. Wasn't your record, was it?
It's a whole new spin on how and why these super soldier spies are the way they are, and we can't really control them. They're too smart.
I want a marrow and a full spinal while we have him.
Marta's working at the cutting edge of science, and she's incredibly excited by what she's doing.
How is he?
He's cracked.
Oh, that has healed well.
Jeremy's character in the beginning is controlled by my character through the science, so it's a really unusual relationship.
You've had alterations made to 2 different chromosomes. Muscle efficiency, pain suppression. It's the most exciting development in the history of the science.
Well, not just a science project, Doc.
This story is taking place at the same exact time as the last movie took place.
This guy's a writer for The Guardian. He's prepared an expose on Treadstone and Blackbriar.
The FBI is investigating links between Treadstone and this man, Jason Bourne.
And so you have characters who are responding to things from the previous Bourne movies.
Rick Bourne
is here in New York. What? That's all I have. Gotta go.
My character is the chess master, in a way. Where are we?
30 seconds.
Rick Byers is essentially playing the mastermind of the 3 previous films that you didn't know about. He's the person who's designed these programs.
Here we go.
Byers, somebody who couldn't do what he's doing
Target destroyed.
if he didn't believe in the larger purpose. If he had to assess what he does at face value, it would be hard not to look at it in a very negative way.
You know what a sin eater is? Well, that's what we are. We are the sin eaters. That is the job. We are morally indefensible and absolutely necessary. You understand?
You don't have to make a moral evaluation. Everything is based on necessity of the moment.
When we start to consider the magnitude of what we're facing if this moves sideways on us, just pray that that doesn't happen.
Fear creeps in pretty easily.
What's the damage?
Burn the program to the ground. And I mean from top to bottom.
All hell breaks loose. I did everything I was supposed to. And now people want to kill me.
Do you want to live? Do you want to live?
Yes!
Good.
There really is no one else to turn to. They end up completely relying on one another.
I need you to do exactly what I say.
They're on the run from the world, and they become incredibly vulnerable to one another.
You can't come when you want.
She's not a superhero, she's just a very regular woman who happens to be good at science, and she has to fight for her life.
And it's fight to survive. It's run and gun from that point on.
We have less than 8 minutes to clear out of here. It's the next thing coming through that door. It's gonna wipe us out.
Come on, she's not pulling this off on her own. Who the hell is helping her?
In making the Bourne movies, we always end up going to at least 2 or 3 exotic locations. And it's challenging. It's much harder than making movies on familiar territory.
We went to a very cold place just outside of Calgary. We had a very limited schedule to shoot there, and that was weather dependent, and there was really no room to fail. This is Elbow Falls And the same geologic forces that made the Rocky Mountains have formed the foothills that are around us. So we have a water theme at the beginning of all the movies, and we left the last movie in the water, and we're going to start this movie with Aaron Cross in the water.
Cold's cold. If it's 39, if it's 29, it doesn't matter. It's cold. But it actually wasn't so bad. But once I did it, I was like, okay. Ended up doing it with no wetsuit.
Ice was forming on his beard by the time he walked the 30 yards up to the fire that he prepared. And he was literally already icing out.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not jumping in the water again. But I'm glad I did it.
There's a whole wolf sequence in the film that we shot there.
And there's wolves running around. He's face to face with a wolf.
Bring him, Snarl.
We trained for about 6 weeks prior to our first day of shooting. And we have to make them very menacing and bare their teeth. And these are nice wolves. So through our training, we create a menacing attitude with them. They also have to approach Jeremy very slowly. But they're always on the move. They always want to go from A to B, and they don't want to take their time doing it.
And they're beautiful, beautiful animals. And to be in that kind of setting with them, too, was just really great.
And then on the complete other side of the world, we went to the Philippines. We went to Manila. The city had this great look, this very Bourne-ish, gritty look. And they also had a film infrastructure, so they could deliver, and they had an appetite for it.
We had to have presidential approval. Fortunately, he is a fan of Bourne. In fact, he was saying, oh, really, Bourne?
We're using the bus station, we're running through the various different streets of the fish port, holding traffic by just driving through the real city. It's not a film set.
As you can see, we got about 300 guys helping us cross the street and have some order in the street.
There's 18 million people who live here. There's traffic jams. It's hard to move around in.
Oh, that we can't stop.
It's been great shooting in Manila. It's always hard to shoot in a city because life goes on and you're disrupting the life. People here have been really wonderful.
For a big production to come there, it was really exciting for us and for them as well. They really enjoyed us and welcomed us there.
People love the locations, they love the characters, but they really like the action.
The thing I like about this movie is the stunts feel and look very realistic.
There's absolute plausibility to everything, no matter what the stunt is. It's all based in reality and truth.
Jeremy, he's naturally very sporty and athletic. And for him, doing the fight sequences, he makes it look so easy.
But he's incredibly physical and he's a movie athlete.
He's very fast with his hands, so I gotta make the fights design around what I think he looks best doing, which is short, direct movements. He's taking the bumps, he's taking the hits. It's him physically doing it.
And we had a motorcycle chase, which is very extensive. We asked Jeremy if he could ride a bike, and the next time we saw him, he arrived on a giant Harley, so we knew it was okay.
I'm not really a rider, so I had to just trust Jeremy and surrender. But there was also, hundreds and hundreds of extras driving jeepneys and cars around us that we were weaving in and out of. He was doing wheelies and skids and slides. The good thing about it was I didn't have to act. I was just absolutely terrified, and so was my character, which is really good for acting.
Jason Bourne is the tip of the iceberg.
The great thing about this film is the amazing balance between action, adventure, intrigue, suspense.
They're not dead? I thought they were dead.
That combination keeps you on the edge of your seat.
Do not try to take him.
You should have left me alone.
The Bourne legacy is raw, exciting, dangerous, edgy, sexy. And the stakes really don't get any higher.
The idea of it being someone constantly fighting to survive. It's pretty exciting.
They're really up against it all the time.
You're asking me to wipe the most valuable intel gathering assets we've ever put in the field.
The film has lots of fun twists and turns. I'm sorry, but right now this is it.
It is high octane. It keeps the audience guessing.
it.